This software can be explained with the help of the following module. Let's start with the very first module, that is CEO. It is subdivided into the following sub-module like add user, lab master, project allocation master, employee master, bank master, approve quotation, account master, state master, district master, and the final is forget password. The second module is store, the third one is lab, the fourth one is accounting, the fifth is stock, the next is employee, then reports, then utility, and change password, and the final is like log out or exit. Let's start with the very first module, that is CEO. Add user. Yes, this is the form through which you can add the user of this software. The first field is username, the second is password, confirm password, the role. It would be saved like this, username and the role. Role would be like administrator, account user, administrator, lab user, store user, etc. The next sub module is lab master. Yes, this is the form through which you can add the lab. The first one is lab code, the second is name of the lab, the third is location, and the final is number of employees. Let's move to the next module, project master. Yes, this is the form which includes the information about the project. The first field is project code, the second is project title, and the third field contains the description about the project, and the final is cost of the project. The next sub module is project allocation master. Yes, this is the form of project allocation master. The first field contains the lab name, the second is project title, project code, allocation date, and completion date. This is the form which contain the information about the project allocation information like project allocated date, completion date, lab name, etc. So next is employee master. Yes, this is the form of employee master through which you can add the employee who is using this software. The next is bank master. This information contains the information about the bank. Approve quotation. This is the form through which we can add the information about the approval. The next is account master. This is the form through which you can add the account type, account name, account group. The first one is account code, the second is account name like IC, bill, telephone, electricity. The next is account group like expense, income, salary, purchase. The group of account like type of the group, account. The next is state master. The next is state master. Yes, this is the form through which you can add the name of the state. District master. These are the actually general pages, general forms through which you can add the district. Forget password. If you forget your password, you can reset your password. The first one is username, and then selecting the role, and after that you have to write the new password that you want to reset. Let's move to the next module, store. It is again subdivided into some modules like supplier, transport, item category, item master, unit master, make master, quotation master, purchase order, send purchase order, supplier delivery, purchase items, issues item, return item, and wastage item. Let's start with the very first sub module, and that is supplier. Yes, this is the form which contain the information about the supplier. The first field is supplier code, firm or business, contact person name, office address. Yes, this is we have to add all these information about the supplier. The next one is transport. The next module is transport. Yes, this is the form which contains the information about the transport. again all the information we need to fill, like transport code, transport name, contact person name, district, official address, like that. The third is item category. Yes, this is the form through which you can add the category of item, simply writing the category name, like chemical, electrical, glassware, stationery, like that. The next module is unit master. Yes, this is the form which contain the information about the unit for item, like milligram, gram, kilogram, whatever. Actually, these are the general forms, master's form. The next is make master. Yeah, this is the form which contain the information about the make masters, like the maker of the item, simple company name, contact person, description, address, location, pin code. All are the information we need to fill regarding the company master or the make master. The next submodule is quotation master. This is the form which contains the information about the quotation. The first field is quotation number, quotation date, supplier name. After pressing this new button, we need to fill all this information, like supplier name, item category, make name, unit, prices, all that. Now the next submodule is purchase order. Yes, this is the form of purchase order which contain the information about the purchasing transaction, like order number, order date, quotation date, item category. Similarly, we need to press this new button and we can make the purchase transaction through this form. The next is supplier delivery. This is the form which contains the information about the delivery of supplier, actually the delivery of all the transaction, whether it is a sales or purchase. The next submodule is issues item. This is the form which contains the information about all the issues item. Similarly, again we need to press this new button. We need to fill all this information about the issue item, like project title, receiver name, remark, lab name, item category name, make name, item name, like that. Written item. Similarly, this is the general form which contains the information about the written item. And the last is wastage item. It contains the information about the wastage item. Now let's move to the next third module, and that is lab. It is also subdivided into some module like lab manage, lab item transfer, lab item consume. The fourth one is lab item wastage, and the last one is store item view. Let's start with the first sub module, and that is lab manage. Yes, this is the form of lab manage through which you can manage your lab. Actually, this contains the information about the lab, like from date to date, lab name, project title, which project is going through this lab. Actually, this form contains the information about this only. Item category, item name, like that. The next module is lab item transfer. Yes, this is the form of lab item issue. We need to fill all this information about the issue item, like issue name, issue number, issue lab, receiver name. All the information we need to fill. So this is the form which contains the information about lab item issue. The next is lab item consume. Yes, this is the form which maintain the lab item consume, means which item is consumed by which lab. This form manages the information about this only. After pressing the new button, we need to fill this all these information like consumer number, consumer date, lab name, project title, item category, make name, item name, like that. The next module is store item view. Yes, this is the form which contain the information about the item master like item name, unit, item category, the category of the item, location, sub location, like that.